Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So I am excited because it is the June 2022 favorites and fails, and unfortunately I do have some fails this month. Normally I don't, but I do have some fails. One is not really a fail, but just a disclosure, and then the second one is an absolute fail. But I do have 10 products this month and gonna go over them, and they're all beauty, skincare related. There's no other products, so they're all beauty, skincare related, but let's go ahead and get started. Now, as I always do every month, I'm going to start with a mini ears of the month. And since we're about to go on the Disney Wish, I'm going to feature my Disney Cruise Line ears. And these are from, I just want to make sure I get it right, it's Jamie's Magical Ears on Etsy. And I purchased these 2 years ago when we went on the Disney Magic, and I wore them on Embarkation Day. I'm not sure if I wore them again, but I love them. I got so many compliments on them, and they're super comfortable. And some of the things of the details. So you can see here, it's the Disney Cruise Line logo, and then you've got the ship, you've got the sequin bow, you've got the anchor, and then look at the back. I mean, so you've got all this detail. It's on the side. You have this little hidden Mickey ears, glitter blue. It's just so comfortable. Now, I did want to make sure that these are still available. They are still available. They are $30, and they're on Etsy, and shipping is $6.15. So the total price is $36.15 plus any tax if they charge. But I absolutely love them. I will be wearing these on Embarkation Day when we get on the Disney Wish in 6 days. Yeah, we're gonna, by the time I'm filming this, it is 6 days. I'm so excited. So these are amazing. So I love these ears. I love showcasing, small business owners, especially the ears. So love these. If you're going on Disney Cruise, gotta get some of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my June 2022 favorites and fails. And I did just break them up between like skincare, hair care, and then makeup. And as I broke them up, I realized the first 5 were all received in PR, and the last 5 were all purchased. So unfortunately, the fails are gonna be the last 2. But that's kind of the breakdown, is the first 5 are things that I received from the brand as PR. I'll kind of explain how, and then the last half were I did purchase them myself. So number 10, these are in no particular order. I just kind of broke them up between hair care, skincare, and then makeup. So the first portion is hair care, and that is just the Gussi at Home Keratin treatment. Now, I did do a full video on these. I love this. So a couple people did ask that if I was going to do an update, because my video was basically the first time I used it, and I loved it. So now I have washed my hair 3 times, and as you can see, it is still really, really great. Now I'm gonna insert a picture here. This is my hair after the second wash where I air dried it. And you can see it's kind of wavy. My hair is straight at the top, and then it's wavy at the bottom, but that is air dried. And while it doesn't look great, for me, that is the best my hair looks air dried. My hair air dried does not look that good. So for me, that I could work with that. I can't normally air dry my hair. So as far as now on the third wash, I did blow dry my hair, and then I did go in with the straightener, but it was so much easier. And as you can see with that one picture, my wave is still there. So it took out the frizz, but it didn't take out the shape of my hair, which when I do keratin treatments, that's not the case. It is more straight. My hair won't hold a curl. So I have not had a chance to curl my hair, just life. I'm a full-time working mom, and that I also do this YouTube and social media as a hobby / second job, and I just haven't had a chance. So I want to curl my hair to see how it will hold, but I feel like it will hold quite a bit. But I will say, as far as straightening my hair, it holds it. It's so much faster. It's faster to blow dry my hair, and it's faster to straighten my hair, because I just kind of have to pass through it really quick. I don't really have to take my time. So I am in love with this product. Again, this is $65 for the set. I had this, and it's 2 uses. So I have used half of the product. So this is the priming shampoo. This is the actual smooth operator keratin treatment. I am planning to bringing these the day before. So in a week, we're going to be going, actually 5 days, we'll be going to Walt Disney World the night before our cruise. I'm going to be planning on using this the night before our cruise, so it'll have a fresh treatment, and use the rest of the product the night before the cruise. That's my plan. Will it work? I don't know. You know, I have a 6-year-old, things change, but that's my plan. Is I'm going to try and use this before we go on our cruise, just so I have like a fresh treatment before we go on our cruise, and then we're going back to Walt Disney World. It's summer, it's July, it's Florida, it's hot, it's humid, so I would love to have a fresh treatment. But right now, I love this product. They also have a shampoo and conditioner, so I'm really looking forward to trying their shampoo and conditioner. I do find that using those types of shampoos and conditioners help to keep the longevity of a product. As long as you're using sulfate-free, you're usually good. And I use sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner all the time. However, I do find when I use products that are made with keratin treatments, the treatment tends to last longer. So I am looking forward to trying those out. I have an order and I just haven't received them yet, but I'm going to be definitely checking them out. So if you're looking for a keratin treatment, or you're going to Walt Disney World, or you're going on the cruise, and you're gonna be in the hot, humid, climate, pick this up. Okay, next up is another item I received in PR. It is this Dermalogica Daily Milkfoliant. So I love to exfoliate my face, but you're not supposed to do it every day. And it's actually bad for your face to do it every day. It's actually bad for your face to do it more than maybe once or twice a week. However, this is an exfoliant that is made to do every day. And I absolutely love it. So again, this I received in PR, and it is basically, it's calming oat-based powder exfoliant. So it's a powder, you place it in your hand, and then you put it on your wet face. You kind of lather it up with a little bit of water. You lather it up, and it will cleanse your face, but it will also exfoliate your face. But it doesn't have those harsh particles. If you think of a regular exfoliant that has like a sugar scrub or a salt scrub that's going to scrub your face, that is not it. This is not what it feels, but it is very, very gentle. It doesn't even feel like it's scrubbing your face. However, it feels so wonderful. So I have been using this for about a week, and I love it. It is so great. Now, let me check on the prices real quick. Okay, so I just checked on Sephora. There is 172 ratings, and it's got a 5-star rating. So that just tells you that I'm not the only one that loves this product. It is amazing. So I received a 2.6 ounce jar, and that is $64. So thank you, Dermalogica, for sending that to me. But there is also a 0.45 ounce. So basically just shy of half an ounce. And it is a mini size. Now the mini size is going to cost you $16 at Sephora. And that one is going to last you at least 30 days. It is measured for 30 days. So mine is going to last me quite a while. You can tell it's going to last me a while. However, if you just want to try it out, or maybe you have an event coming up and you want to try it out, get the half an ounce one. It is $16, and you can get free shipping on Sephora for free ship, the code free ship, and that will last you 30 days. And just try it out before you get the big size if that's what you want. I love it. I think it's great. It's very gentle. Now, I personally I wash my face and I put product on at night. So I don't necessarily like to wash my face in the morning because, I don't have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. So what I've been doing is I have been using this in the morning as opposed to washing my face, and this has been fantastic. So I use this instead of a cleanser. I just use this. So it cleanses, but it also exfoliates my face. And I have been noticing a difference. My face feels just amazing. So huge fan of this. Okay, so the next product is this Naturopathica Calendula Essential Hydrating Cream. Now this, I received a 1.69 ounce jar, and this runs, let's see, it runs $68. However, they do sell a 0.5 ounce jar for $25 on their site. So this is not at Sephora, this is not at anywhere else, but this stuff, so I received this, again, I did receive this complimentary from the brand and in PR, and as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It smells amazing, but I had done a facial about 10 days ago, and about 5 days after, I started getting really dry. So if you've watched any of my shorts, or if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I've been posting videos of kind of doing makeup and doing different things, and you might have noticed I was really red around here. Well, I did a treatment around here to kind of help, you know, lift. I'm turning 46 next week, so I'm just trying to lift, but it made my skin very dry and started to just really dry, crackly red. Just, you know, which is typical. And so I started putting this on my skin, and within 36 to 48 hours, I won't say 24, but 36 to 48 hours, it was better. So this is a really great cream. Now, this is a cream that can be used for daytime. It can be used for nighttime. I have been using it more for nighttime now. I have been using it during the day, especially if I'm not wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, I can wear this. It's a little heavy if I'm wearing makeup, just because I don't have dry skin. If I had dry skin, this would be fine, but because I don't have dry skin, I think it's a little too heavy, and my makeup wouldn't last as long throughout the day. However, there have been a couple of days where I'm not wearing makeup, I had really dry skin, and I wore this, and it really helped. It helped soothe the skin, it helped calm the skin. This is a really, really good hydrating, and I guess it's called, let's see, it is called the Essential Hydrating Cream, and it is that. It is just nourishing. And I think it says a nourishing, deep moisturizing cream that contains anti-inflammatory Calendula extract to soothe dry, sensitive skin, and conditioning borage sea oil to help soften the skin. So yeah, I absolutely love this. This is so worth it. And this is something, even though I did receive in PR, I could see myself repurchasing. Okay, so number 7 on the list is the link between skincare and makeup, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Invisible UV Flawless Primer. Now, this has been available on the market for about a year. However, it was only available in like UK and Canada, but it wasn't available here in the US. And it recently became available here in the US, and I am a brand ambassador with Charlotte Tilbury. And if you've never purchased from charlottetilbury.com, I do have a 15% off code, but it's only available to you if you've never purchased or you've never used your email. So if you have 2 emails, you could probably use a different email. But my code is Shannon F, capital A 012. So that will save you 15% off your first purchase at Charlotte Tilbury. However, so they contacted me and said if I wanted to receive it in PR. I said absolutely. And I love it. And one of the things I love about it is it's hydrating. So it kind of works as, I won't say a moisturizer, because there's a difference between moisture and hydrating, but this has hyaluronic acid, but it also has an SPF 50, and then it's also a primer. So it doesn't necessarily blur my pores out as much as some primers that are just for blurring out my pores, but it kind of does all three, and does all three really well, but not the best, if that makes sense. So this is great. I did a short on it, I talked about it, and I absolutely love this. We're getting ready to go on the Disney Wish. This I will be taking. I will be using this every day, every night. It's the primer that I can use for both morning and night, even though night I don't need SPF, but it's a primer that I can use at night as well. It sinks into the skin, it blurs my pores, it does everything, and it's great. So now it is pricey, it's $55. So, you know, it's that, but if you're looking for something, you know, one of the things with with doing moisturizer and then SPF and then a primer is that you have all these layers of skin, so that by the time you put your foundation on, it just kind of slides off, and that's the reason why it doesn't last. So if you have a 3-in-1, your makeup and your foundation is going to last longer. So taking this, we're going to, like I said, we're going on the Disney cruise, we're going on the Disney Wish, and then we're going to be at Disney for actually 4 days. And I will be wearing this. So absolutely fantastic product, absolutely love. Okay, number 6 on this month's list, and the last of the PR items, is the One Size Fantasize mascara. So this launched July 1st. However, I received it about 10 days. I want to received it around June 20th from One Size. So thank you very much, to test, and it is so good. Now, I am a huge fan of One Size Beauty. I love so many of their products. Their BBB Beauty Blur Balm Cream is amazing. I love their eyeshadows, their eyeliners. Just so many of their products are great. This is amazing. I'm wearing it today. I did a short, so I'll post it up here, a short of me putting on the, and that was the first time I ever used it. This takes one coat. It is one coat. I curl my lashes, and it will hold the lash. And then it doesn't run, it doesn't smudge. Now, I don't know, I haven't tested if it's waterproof. I don't think it's advertised as waterproof, so I can't say that it's waterproof. I don't know if I would wear this when we go to the water park in a week, but this I will be taking on a cruise. It is so good. It is such a good mascara. And that's the one thing I like about One Size Beauty, is that they've been coming out with products like one at a time. They haven't been doing these huge launches. They've been coming out with products one at a time. And the products that they're coming out with are well thought out, really well done. I mean, the 3D cheek clapper is amazing. It's just a really great brand. So I really love this mascara. Okay, so number 5 is an item that I just did a video on. I did a full video on this, so I'm not going to talk too much, but it is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. It is so good. So I had heard about this concealer for so many months. People were talking about it. It's only $18. However, every shade in the light below was sold out. So there was nothing that I could purchase. And I think the first one was like medium neutral 3, and it just was going to be, it probably could have spot concealed, but not I use concealer under my eyes. So I waited, and I kind of looked at the colors. There's LN, LP, or there's light, medium, tan, deep, and I think there's another one, but and then there's P for pink, neutral, N for neutral, and then G for golden. So I needed a pink. I use a color corrector, so I wanted to see if I could get this in LP4 and if I could use this without a color corrector. And yes, I can. It is very thin. I won't say it's full coverage. It's probably more of a medium to full coverage. You can build it up to a full coverage, but it's very thin, but it is it has really great coverage. I love it. It's very thin. It gives great coverage, and I can go ahead and use this without using a color corrector under my eyes and just use this. Now, if I'm doing something special or I'm going to be out all day, I probably will use a color corrector, but I don't have to. I used it today, no color corrector. You can also look at my full video of like my no makeup day up here. It is a short where I use this with no color corrector. It is so good. It lasts. Now, again, does it crease? Yes, because I'm 46 next week. It creases. Everything creases. However, it doesn't crease. It creases very minimally, and it doesn't age me. I think that's the big thing for me is, does it crease? Yes, all concealers crease on me, but it doesn't age me. It doesn't crease where I look older, and it just looks natural, and it starts to wear natural, where if it starts to wear off, it wears naturally, not like creasing where your concealer is creasing and it looks bad and you look older. It doesn't look like that. It wears, and it really wears well. I wore it the other day. I think it was for 10 or 12 hours. And at the end of the day, it looked really, it had worn off a little bit, but it looked really good. So I was really impressed. This is another thing that I'm taking on our cruise. So I also forgot to mention, this is only $18, plus I have a promo code. I am an LYS beauty ambassador, and I have a code for 20% off of their website. So it's LYS Shannon 20. So that's off of any products, as long as it's full price. If it's on sale, you're not gonna be able to use it, but any products. But again, $18 is gonna be low. It's gonna be less than $15. Now, to get free shipping, you do have to spend more than $50. So just keep that in mind. But you can get 20% off of any product. So LYS Shannon 20 will get you 20% off of LYS Beauty. Next up are the Give lipsticks. So I had talked about these. I did receive actually the first like full PR package I ever received from Give Beauty, and it was their initial launch, and it had all 3 formulas of their lipstick, but they were all in red. And I actually loved all of the formulas, but I really loved the formulas. However, I'm more of a nude girl. So when they announced that they were gonna come out with some nude lipsticks, I knew I wanted them. I personally really love the matte lipstick. I think it's the Original Me matte lipstick formula. To me, I love a matte lipstick. It's a nice, matte, comfortable matte lipstick. Doesn't feel drying. It's just a really great lipstick. But I also like the Anaheim Shine, and most people that watched my comparison short of all 3 formulas liked the Anaheim Shine of how it looked. And then when I looked at the colors, I also like the colors of the Anaheim Shine, the 2 nudes. So I did not receive these in PR. So I did go ahead the day they launched. I purchased the 4 nude colors. Now I did post them. I did a short on the 2 original, the matte formulas, and then 2 shine formulas. And then I did a short of all 4. I think I just did the YouTube short of all 4, and then on my YouTube you can find, you know, the separate ones. And then Give Beauty, about a week after that, contacted me and then said, we'd love to send you PR. So I actually just told them, I said, look, I purchased the 4 shades that I wanted. I don't want to waste any products, so just keep me in mind for future launches. I'd love it, but I didn't want to waste products. So I declined the additional PR because I had already purchased the ones that I wanted. So I am wearing the Anaheim Shine today. The Screen My Phone Calls is the one I'm wearing today. So the interesting thing that I found is that the 2 that are in the Anaheim Shine, I think these are the 2 in the Anaheim Shine. These are more of a pinky shade. So the Screen My Phone Calls and the Stomp Box are more the more pinky shades. And then the Original Me matte formula, which are Tragic Me and Lovable Me, are more of the nudie, warmer shades. My personal favorite of all 4 is Tragic Me. I absolutely love it. However, I love all 4. Like, I am so glad. I was absolutely gonna buy the 2 matte shades, and then I decided at the last minute to buy the 2 Anaheim Shine shades, and I absolutely love them. Again, I'm wearing Screen My Phone Calls today, and one of the also things I love doing is mixing the shades together. So everybody wanted to know what Gwen Stefani was wearing at the Met Gala. What shade was she wearing? And she was wearing a combination, and I want to say she was wearing Tragic Me and I think Screen My Phone Calls. I know it was Tragic Me, but then it was also one of the Anaheim Shine shades. I think it was Screen My Phone Calls. I could be wrong. It could have been Stomp Box. But she mixed the 2 shades together. And I have done that too, and they mix really well because you have you put the bottom with the matte shade, and then you put it on top the Anaheim Shine, and it just gives a really, so I can understand why they made one warm and one more pinky. But again, these are $26 on Sephora. Unfortunately, I don't have a promo code for you. You can also get them on givebeauty.com, but I absolutely love these. These are her absolute best product. Now, she did come out with a vinyl lip that is supposed to be like transfer proof, and I really want to try that, except it's only in the red shade. And I have 3 of the red shades, and I just don't wear red lipstick, so I didn't purchase that, and they offered it to me in PR, but I didn't want it to go to waste. I was going to try it once and then never use it again. So I'm really hoping that they come out with some nude shades in that vinyl lip, that transfer proof, because I am all over that, but just not in a red shade. Okay, so number 3 this month is going to be Kaja Beauty. And Kaja Beauty, actually, I did receive some items in PR, and well, one item in PR, and then a couple items I did purchase on my own. So the first item I received is this Viva Shine. It is a triple highlighter, multi-highlighter, or multi-purpose highlighter set. So I just messed it up, but this is the highlighter set. Now I did do a little short and a TikTok, Instagram, whatever. I did all, I usually post them all, but I did all 3. So the first one is a glitter. Now this packs quite a punch. I did get a little bit of fallout, but I was also doing it on camera. This is amazing. The next is this one right here. And then the last one is also, now the last one I thought was going to be too dark for me, but I'm actually wearing it today on my cheekbones and it really looks well. So I don't have the names with me. Really love this stack. Now this is a limited edition. I believe this was brought out for Pride Month. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be out, but it's really great. So if you like highlighters, it's a really great product. Really love it. But then the other ones I bought were, I had heard about the Bento stacks, and I'd heard about them for a while. Samantha March, who I love watching, she's a huge fan of them. So I decided after I got this highlighter, I thought, you know what, these are really good. I want to try out the Bento stack. So I got 3, and I purchased the Peach Madeleine, the Mauve Bouquet, and the Alada Colada. I'm wearing Mauve Bouquet today, and these are awesome. So one, I was kind of surprised at about how small they are. They are like the size of maybe a little bit larger than a quarter, but they're small. They're $26 a piece. And I think the Alada Colada is a little cheaper right now because I think it's on sale, but I really love them. I like the ones that have at least 1 matte shade. Alada Colada has 2 matte shades. The other 2 have 1 matte shade. So I'd like at least 1 matte shade. I haven't tried the ones that have 3 shimmers. I'm not sure if I would like those as much, but I'm wearing Mauve Bouquet today and I love it. So easy. These are, I can see, I'm really thinking about if I'm going to be taking these on my cruise because they're so easy. Literally, I went in today with Mauve Bouquet, just put it all over the lid, went in with 1 shimmer all over the main part of the lid, and then went in with the brow bone in the inner corner with the lighter shade, and it was done. Like, super easy. And I wasn't sure how much I liked it, and then when I got into the car, I went to pick up my son, saw it in the light, and I was like, ooh, that looks really good. So I really love these. I can see why Samantha March loves these and raves about them. They are so, so good. So I actually just picked up another one because I'm filming this on July 4th and they're having a 20% off sale. So I picked up another one, and the Play Bento, which is the powder blush, powder highlight, and the cream bronzer. Don't know if it's gonna get here before I leave to Disney and to our Disney cruise. I'm hoping it will. I don't think it will, but, and I picked up another one, I think in Chocolate Dahlia. I think that's the shade but I love them that much, bought them. They're just a great brand. So I am a huge fan of Kaja, and after these, even more. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the 2 fails. So if you watch any of my shorts or Instagram or TikTok, I talked about this in one of them, and that is the Tarte Maneater Brow Mousse. Now, personally, this is a fantastic product. I am actually wearing it today, so it's not so much of a fail. It's actually a really great product. My gripe with this one is, it is the same thing as the Tarte Big Ego pomade, brow pomade. I think that's what it's called. It's the exact same product. Basically, they took that product, packaged it, made it smaller. So that was 4 ounce. This is like 3 ounce, I think it is. And I go break it down. So it's a lot smaller packaging. Now they do include a brush, and the brush is really convenient. And I will say, I use this one more than I use the Big Ego one because the brush is right here. I don't have to look for a brush. It's right here. It's on my desk. It's right there. So I do tend to reach for this one more than I did the Big Ego. So I can see why they did that. But you're getting less product. So this is like 3 ounce. It's $24, whereas the Big Ego was $19. Now the Big Ego one, they're clearing out. It is, I think it's being discontinued. So I love that one. It's great. It's being cleared out. If you have a brow brush and you don't need this little container, get the Big Ego Brow Pomade. It's great. I have the shade Taupe. I'm probably going to pick up a lighter shade in one of the blondes in the brow pomade as it's being cleared out, because it's a really great product. But this is a really great product. My gripe is that they repackaged it and touted it as a new product and said this is a great new product. And I watched the video on QVC and it was like, this is great, and that it's brand new and this and that. It's exactly the same product. You can look at the ingredients. The ingredients are the exact same ingredients in the exact order. It's the same product. So that's my biggest fail for it. I love the product. I kept it. I was going to return it. I ended up keeping it because with QVC, it ends up charging you $7 to return something. So by the time, I was just like, you know what? It's just not worth it. I'm just going to keep it. So I ended up keeping them. But so be buyer beware if you ever order things on QVC, because they do charge you to return stuff. So again, if you have the Big Ego, you have the brow pomade, you don't need this. However, if you want something like that, or you're out of the brow pomade, this is a really great one. And I do love the brush. I will probably be taking this on the cruise because it's really convenient. Okay, so here's the fail. The fail is also another Tarte product. It is the Tarte Amazonium Clay Blurring Powder Foundation. I got the shade 26N, light, medium, neutral. The shade is actually perfect for me. It's what I use in them. So I will say, as a powder foundation, it's an absolute fail. I put it on, it looked great. I was like, oh, this is great. And then I put the rest of my makeup on, and then I came back and I looked cakey. I looked dry. I looked old. It was awful, just bad. Now again, I'm 46, so I probably shouldn't be wearing a powder foundation, and nor do I necessarily use a powder foundation. So I don't even know why I purchased it. I think I just kind of got caught up in the QVC advertisement for it. I have used this as a setting powder and it's better. It's my favorite? No, but it's good. I will use it. I will keep it. It's a really nice, and I think probably in like humid and when I'm outside, it will probably be really, really good. I haven't really got a chance to use it that much in that regard, but I have used it with some of my glowy tinted moisturizers and to use it to set, and then it looks pretty decent. It looks good. So, but as a powder foundation, I don't have dry skin. I have combination normal skin. It made me look old. I did a kind of video on it, and I was going to do like a TikTok on it, and I didn't like how it came out. It was just, I ended up just kind of deleting everything, but I looked bad. I looked old, and it's just not good. It's just not good for that. Now, if you're in your early 20s and you have oily skin, this is probably great. It's actually, you know, it's a pretty nice foundation. But if you have normal skin and you think it's going to blur and no. Maybe to set, but again, I think there's better setting powders out there, so I'll probably use it as a setting powder, you know, for when I'm out and about. But this is something I won't be taking on our cruise. This is something that I won't be using when I'm on camera. This is something that I'll just probably be using when I'm out running errands. So there you have it. Those are my favorites and fails for June 2022. Again, we are getting ready to go on the Disney Wish in 6 days. So excited. So there's going to be a lot of content in July regarding the Disney Wish. So, and then probably a lot of content regarding what I packed, what beauty products I took, and again, we're going to the parks for 4 nights as well. So a lot of, you know, Disney and cruise related content, and I will try and throw in some beauty related content as well. So if you have any questions, or if you have anything you want me to cover, definitely leave it in the comments below. I am happy to try and oblige. And like somebody had commented to make sure that I followed up on the Gussi hair, on the at-home keratin treatment, on my thoughts on it. So that's why I'm definitely included it today. So please put it in the comments below. I love following up on your comments and trying to include them in future videos. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.